Jay-Z has built an empire on silence, mastering the art of staying cool when controversy swirls. But now, that silence is being shattered. His alleged son, Ramir Satterthwaite, just scored a major legal victory. A judge has officially allowed Rymir's paternity case to move forward and ordered Jay-Z to respond by July 18th. What started as a decades-old claim is suddenly a full-blown media firestorm. 50 Cent is fanning the flames. Nicki Minaj is amplifying the heat. And even Beyoncé's name is being dragged into the mess, with accusations that she's been quietly helping block the case behind the scenes. This isn't just about paternity anymore. It's about power, control, and a fight for truth that could finally unravel one of the music industry's most guarded secrets. After years of delays, denials, and buried court filings, Rymir's case is finally seeing the light of day. According to official documents, a judge has ordered Jay-Z to respond to the latest complaint by July 18th, 2025. That ruling alone is explosive. It means Rymir now has legal standing to continue pursuing the truth he's been chasing for nearly 2 decades. Rymir claims his mother, Wanda, had a brief relationship with Jay-Z back in 1992, when she was just 16 years old and he was 22. The alleged encounter happened after Jay-Z picked her up in Philadelphia and brought her to an apartment in Brooklyn, crossing state lines, which opens the door to a much more serious set of accusations if proven true. Wanda got pregnant, said the protection failed. Jay-Z allegedly visited her once more, then disappeared, leaving her unable to contact him again. Years later, a DNA test ruled out the man listed on Rymir's birth certificate. That only left one name in Wanda's mind: Jay-Z. What makes this case more than just a paternity dispute is the alleged system of legal roadblocks used to keep it buried. Back in the 2000s, Wanda filed a civil lawsuit for child support, but it was dismissed, supposedly because it was filed in the wrong state. Rymir later tried to pursue justice himself, only to run into brick wall after brick wall. Judges denied jurisdiction. Lawyers allegedly got bought out. Court records were sealed. And at one point, the Supreme Court even refused to hear the case. Rymir has publicly accused Jay-Z's legal team of manipulating the system to avoid ever taking a DNA test. One of the key arguments? That Jay-Z didn't live in New Jersey, and therefore couldn't be compelled to submit to testing there. But Rymir found receipts, including quotes from Tina Knowles' book, that suggest Jay-Z did own New Jersey property at the time. Every time the truth gets close, something seems to push it back down. As wild as it sounds, Beyoncé has now been mentioned in connection to the case, not because of any direct involvement, but because of what a close family friend alleges she once said behind the scenes. According to Rymir's godmother, a mutual contact from Beyoncé's camp allegedly made a cold remark. "Rymir needs to go away. Go away, little boy." Soon after that remark was shared, the godmother claims she received an unexpected visit at her home, late at night, by someone trying to access her property through the back entrance. The implication? Intimidation. Was it just coincidence? Or is there a quiet effort from Jay-Z's inner circle to silence the story before it reaches the mainstream? Regardless of the intent, it added fuel to the fire and gave the impression that this case might go deeper than anyone thought. Enter 50 Cent, hip-hop's unofficial agent of chaos. Known for his ability to stir the pot and unearth buried dirt, 50 reposted the story about Jay-Z's paternity case and threw his weight behind Rymir. That alone would have made headlines. But then Nicki Minaj joined in. She not only reposted the news, but added cryptic commentary, asking if this was why Jay-Z was trending, then throwing in a pointed "To God be the glory." But Nicki didn't stop there. She resurfaced a bombshell interview with Damori Hadley, the estranged daughter of Roc Nation CEO Desiree Perez. In it, Damori alleged that Roc Nation had systematically sabotaged Nicki's career, silenced her voice, and even targeted her family, including her child. It was the kind of statement that shook fans. And in Nicki's eyes, Jay-Z wasn't just a music mogul anymore. He was part of a system that tries to control, censor, and suppress anyone who speaks out. Nicki's rant didn't come out of nowhere. For months, she's hinted that something was going on behind the scenes, a force blocking her music, interfering with her marriage, and messing with her brand. Now, she's named names. According to Nicki, Jay-Z owes her money. Roc Nation allegedly tried to turn her spouse against her using lies and leverage. And social media shadow bans? She claims they're being used as weapons, not just against her, but against her fan base. Her supporters see it as retaliation for her refusing to play by the rules. The same rules Jay-Z has been accused of using to stay untouchable. By linking her fight to Rymir's, Nicki is effectively saying, this isn't just a personal vendetta. It's a pattern. Ramir's allegations go far beyond a missed paternity test. He's claimed that after filing a civil suit, someone fired shots at his car. He says drugs were planted in his vehicle. And he believes there's been a coordinated campaign to intimidate him into silence. He also says court orders, based on false claims, have cost his family financially. There are even claims that these fraudulent orders were used to put illegal liens on his home. And yet, he's still pushing forward. For Rymir, this case isn't just about getting Jay-Z to acknowledge him as a father. It's about exposing how the court system can be manipulated, especially when powerful people are involved. And the more he speaks out, the more people start to believe he might not be lying. Some say Rymir just wants fame. Others believe he's after money. But according to Rymir, this isn't about either of those things. He's said repeatedly that he doesn't want money from Jay-Z. He doesn't expect a father-son reunion. He just wants the truth. And for Jay-Z to stop hiding behind lawyers. If you're not my father, Rymir says, just take the test and prove it. Why keep avoiding it? The fact that Jay-Z, a man who fiercely defends his reputation, has ignored this specific case for so long only raises more questions, especially when it's been alleged that he once tried to settle the matter privately, only to pull away when lawyers warned him the age difference with Wanda could bring serious consequences. As the July 18th deadline approaches, this case is entering uncharted territory. What started as a forgotten court filing has become a movement. Celebrities are speaking out, fans are paying attention, and a judge has officially put Jay-Z on the clock. For Rymir, the outcome could finally bring closure. For Jay-Z, it could mean confronting a secret he's dodged for decades. But no matter what happens next, the message is clear. Powerful people can no longer rely on silence to protect their secrets. And in an age where one tweet can unravel a legacy, the truth, once it gains momentum, becomes unstoppable.